and win them match life. Yes, Najali kiddies, they don't run, they will do.
Hello, my country people them. Una good morning. Today, na Sunday number 11 day for August 2024. Una countryman, it don't come live again. Today, I bring una a special story for talk about Sop Village from Du subdivision, Ndonga Mantong. So as una join, una match fire for share and make it go far and wide. I know it will take too much of una time. We go day live for maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes maximum or so. I just want to talk about what they happen for Sop Village, for Ndu, my country people them. Una match fire for share. Una share as una join my country people them. Una leave una comments. I can answer, respond to some of una comments in a bit. I go play for una some video report will come up on the ground. Then I go give una background story, and then I will go analyze one or two things and explain what way it happened for Sop Village, for Ndu subdivision, Ndonga Mantong, my country people then.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you, plenty my country people them. Once again, we don't join for this live broadcast today, Sunday, 11th of August, 2024. I want to talk about what really happened for Sop Village inside Ndu subdivision for Ndonga Mantong division. So as una fit see the picture way there on una screen, now this so-called general or colonel try and see where they don't kumkumaisi since the 26th of April, 2022. It'd be very important for Noti and know who he be, and then we could go on now for explain exactly what's really happened for Ndu, for Sop Village. My contribution. So before I come to that, I want to put on the screen for una a report where it come out on the ground, concerning these tensions then where it don't happen for Sop Village in the past couple of weeks. When I listen to this report and then I go respond to this report after my contribution. When I listen.
In the Ndu subdivision of Ndonga Mantong division, a small community in Cameroon has been under siege for the past 7 days as presumed Fulani militants continue their reign of terror. The latest attack, which occurred on the night of August 6, breaking 7, 2024, claimed the life of Sheikh Alidu, who was shot and butchered to death. This gruesome murder follows the death of Sheba, who burnt alive in his home on July 37, 2024, and the brutal attack on Kate Paul, who was stabbed and shot in the shoulder. A pregnant woman by name Kwimsa Annie was severely beaten and is currently receiving treatment at Baptist Hospital in Ndu. The militants have also destroyed property, burning down houses and a grinding mill and looting 7 stores. A barber shop and a phone store were also broken into with valuables stolen. The windows and glasses of a car were shattered, leaving the owner with significant losses. The people of Sop Village have had enough and are crying out for help. They are calling on the administration and the general public to intervene and bring peace and security back to their community. Many have also fled the village fearing for their lives. The situation in Sop Village is dire and urgent action is needed to prevent further bloodshed and destruction. The population urges the government to take immediate steps to protect the lives and property of the villagers and bring the perpetrators to justice.
Okay, thank you plenty, my contributor. When I don't hear that report where this I believe in a journalist in Mekam about the situation from Du. Now, make una understand, say this person, first of all, I congratulate any person where they do journalism, where they try best for do your job. So they go investigate the situation and then they report him. But the problem comes now with the bias. When you understand which way they go on in the community, but you not talk the full story, you just talk a story from one side, one perspective. This community, they don't come out the right placards and they come out the march, they beg the authorities and do something. Someone them might put this sign for screen. Now, this one way as one of the signs the way they write and they say disarm them borrow and free our children. This one at the 7th of August, just 4 days ago, when they will protest, they talk about this situation from Du. Okay, my contributor. Now, if I look on the screen, now they are picking this. Now, one of they are picking this, and in order for me, if I can't give you the full picture of which way to go on from Du, we get to go back a couple of years. Maybe we'll go back for April 2022. My contributor them. When I watch this video, and then I go can't talk after. When I watch and listen.
Near them, we don't shoot their own. Now window mesh life. Now window mesh for Jaliki compound, window mesh life. Yes, now Jaliki this. They don't run. They be doing near them, we don't shoot their own. Now window mesh with the vessels come and see. Plus Black Jesus. Now them this. Now direct, now them this. We don't come, they don't run with that near them. When they come for can't guide them, they don't run. Now with this, now window mesh that, now come and see that. With the Black Jesus, now eat that. Now window mesh, come and see. Black G them. Now with 3, they don't run. They don't run. They don't run. Plus that near them, whatever they did, they don't run. Or they don't boom. We did for them, we did wet them. We could burn all this place, still wet them. Now with this. Now direct. Now wind damage that. Now for Jaliki compound. Wind damage versus come and see. Plus Black Jesus. Now direct. I wind damage this, wind damage life. Here and for day. We don't come, they don't run. Like they for stand move, see who pass who be who. Whether now we get this territory or not, them get this territory. Now direct. Now try and see the top. Now colonel try and see from wind damage. Now direct. Me man try. If you try before you can understand the kind of people and where we be. Now to try before you understand. They don't run. All them Dozanya, they don't run. Me them show. We see them for daddy what they me them show. We go burn everything. Now with this. Now for Jaliki that. Now Jaliki compound, we don't burn all thing into ashes. They don't run. All them Dozanya, they don't run. Now with this, now try and see the tech. Now with this in action, window mesh in action. Now maybe colonel try and see. They see the great power, see the overbad. Me them show. Now with this, me them show. Now direct. Now with this, now window mesh life. Yes, we did it with them. As now for Jaliki compound.
Jaliki this life.
We did the wait.
Me man try.
Now come. They know see the bar. Me they show. Now direct. Hey, today no be yesterday. Me them show. Now come. Now come.
Blood this.
Now they are blood that.
Now blood this.
Now they are blood this.
They don't run. Now blood this way to show.
They don't hear them that. Now they are blood this. They don't hear them. Whatever they get them. So now they are blood this.
Don't come for today. No be doing for
yesterday. I'm back for today. No be doing for yesterday. Now they get to this. Now they get to this. Water. sha sha. Mirem show. Sha sha sha. Mirem show. Mirem show. Mirem show. Na direct. Mirem show. Amba.
Okay, my country people them at no point not there for play the whole video for una make una see am. So now just one example of the Amber terrorists, the attacks against the Bororo communities them for Ndu. Now just one of dozens, I mean dozens of attacks where they kill Bororo them since 2017 where they carry these guns them. Okay, now when the Bororo they don't finally decide enough is enough, they go fight back. Now, the same people, the way they will give guns for their picking, they go attack Bororo people, them, kill their cow, them, kill dozens of Bororo them. Today, they cry. Now, sweet news. Now, Bororo, they get every right for self-defense, for defend themselves against the terrorist atrocities, them, for Ambazonia terrorists. So, if we're not here today, say, the Bororo, they don't vex, they enter Nigeria to buy their own guns, enter inside and do, then too, they go after the Amber terrorism. All the houses, them way, when I hear from this report was there on the screen. All the houses the way when I see them, where the Christ and Bororo, they don't burn them, those houses were hosting and protecting Ambazuna terrorists. Why when I think say them Bororo or whoever the Fulani the way they enter inside that village for Sop, they only burn 2 or 3 houses them. Why? Selected houses them. Because now houses and that way they know say they are picking them now Amber the way they don't can kill their own family members them. Now terrorists the way the places the way the Amber terrorists they can't shoot down for day before they launch attack them, can't attack the Bororo communities them. So they target now those houses them and they get every right. Any person with there for Sop, any person from Do where at the house Ambazuna terrorists, them Bororo communities now they get their own kumkum where they go distribute them for una and they get the right. And the deal, the S deal from Donga, the deal from Do, they get for protect the Bororo communities then because now the communities that way they don't suffer the most at the hands of the Amber terrorists and they get the right for self-defense. If the Cameroon state authorities don't fail for defend the Bororo communities, then the Bororo communities they get the right for rise up for their own self-defense. And I like them as they don't finally rise up, they need to take nonsense from the Ambazuna terrorists. Now the Amber terrorists them, the mommy the way they be send their picking for bush, maybe work and kill Bororo people that cow them, can't give them meat for backside. Now they know say that meat it go push them. Now they know say the terrorists it no go pay. They know if you go kidnap other people that are picking them, carry ransom, can't give una. Now the bad belly wickedness this for the Anglophones the way I always tell una. Now make a note about digress too far. Una look on a screen, make a show una something. Now pay attention on a screen for 1 or 2 minutes then. Now one of the Facebook pages in this way, one of the very few Bororo people the way they did for Facebook where they talk about the plight of the Bororo community. Now a Facebook page that where it write for the Justice and Dignity campaign, okay, where it try for bring to light the plight of the Ambazonia the plight of the Bororo communities at the hands of the Ambazonia terrorists. This post we post them now this year, 5th of January 2024. It writes everything. This one are just one of the victims them. Now in that, now picture that, okay. Ma read which we write down for now. It said this man in name be Yusufa Sule Gada, where be being murdered by the Ambazonia Anglophone armed separatist terrorists yesterday, 4th of January. Now, me, I be even talk to this guy in the background because he be used to write that way, and you know, they try so hard for be polite, try so hard for no ruffle the feathers, try so hard for no antagonize Ambazonia terrorists because when I know that kind of feeling where they talk say no, so you don't want to provoke them, so as for limit the attacks where they attack now. But despite the fact that the Bororo community they've been a peaceful people then where they didn't ever attack no community, they just want to rear their cattle, raise their families them, live their lives there. When their own time reach, they'll exit the world and they're beginning to take over. That's all they care about. They didn't fight them politics. They didn't fight them. They didn't fight palava woman, palava land. No, Bororo people, they're not there for that nonsense. They follow their religion, raise their families and their cattle. Now all the wealth that they get them for this life. They didn't find the palava for no man. They didn't fight them politics. But because they did their pastoral life where they live, it be like say they be weak. So the Amber terrorists, they just take that advantage. They work at kiki the people for some kind of way. It don't make no sense. When I read them, it right now for day, when I read them from Tamuru, Ndu Sop Division, Donga Mantun Division, this one at January this year. Now just one of the victims that, okay, now make a show una another one. Una bear with me. I go show una another one on the screen. Okay. Una bear with me 1 second. Share. Ma share una this screen again. Okay, this one now 7th of July. This July we passed yesterday. So it post another one. Ambazonia terrorists execute Mbororo family head once again. They did dozens of this kind of examples them where the Amba terrorists they attack people them, they, especially in the Mbororo community for Ndu, for Sop Ndu and the whole of Ndonga Mantum. Okay, now another example that now the guy that body that now the victim he faced that they burn in house, they burn the properties them for it. Now I named that Hamidu Bakari was attacked and shot on the 3rd of July 2024. Just one example. Now, because of me, I don't even talk to these people and Sute before when I hear they don't start to call them terrorists. Back in the days for 2018-19, if for the right say Ambazonia separatists. Now, so they will write them because their mentality and not even divisional officers, them SDOs, even ministers, even for CRTV, now so they will describe them for 2018, 19, 20. I swear to God, now because of people like me, where we don't come now, we make them now, they call them what they are. Because back in the day, they be things today, so we don't want to provoke them because they will not want me to attack we. But despite the fact they attack now the first time because they will not be provoked them. Now the question that I get to answer them, whether you provoke them or you not provoke them, the attacks will continue because they are terrorists. They need for chop. They need for thief and cows them in order to survive. They will kidnap our family members and ask for ransom in order to survive. Now the reality that. So now just one of the examples that when I wait, make a show now. Another one, I go show now another screen. Make a share now. Another one of my screen, share screen. Now bear with me 1 second. Make a share now this one. Okay. Now this one it posted today, less than 1 hour ago. Justice and Dignity Campaign. Now wait this way post them. It talks about it. It said this was an old list of the Mbororo people murdered in Du subdivision alone, just from Du subdivision alone by the Ambazonia terrorists. It's in complicity with some of their communities. Yes, these terrorists, they didn't just commit these atrocities themselves. Not only the 12 or 13, and by the way, they come out from Du, the day for Bruce, they commit these atrocities. No, they commit these atrocities them in complicity with the communities them where their family members and most of where they come out because who's how I think say when they enter inside from Sop or from Du, who's how the Amber terrorists they should run for day before they come out go attack Mbororo them. They should run for their family houses them. So when the Mbororo vex now they go burn their houses them, it is within their right. They get the right. So now it give una a list. This one are just on Ndonga Mantung. More than 50. Listen, the heading, Mbororo herders murdered by Ambazonia militias. Remember, militias, Amba boys, in Du. Now, wait this way, they be the right time for 2018, 2019, 2020. Now, so Anglophone, they will describe them. Ambazonia militias, Amba boys, or Ambazonia separatists them. They nobody call them terrorists. If find how they continue for the Kikiuna, for the level where this guy, Justice and Dignity, don't go come now talk, say, no, all gloves are off. We're not going to call them separatists. We're not going to call them militias. Call them what they are. Ambazonia terrorists. Finally, they don't call them terrorists, but this document, if you don't produce some since, looking at document of today, this one are just between 2018 and 2021. I was not seeing today. Back in the day, so they still call them Ambazonia militias. Okay, they don't call them terrorists. See, now they list that. It goes on. 2020, 2021, 2000. For this one, at 34 names, and now 2 pages. This list be. They did more than 50 of them. See, it make this post now for April 2021. You understand? For April 2021, this list it began more than 50. Or for this one, if you say 35, Mbororo them. By 2024, they did more than 50 for this list. Okay, for 2021, wait, we post. When I read them, now which is this one at the show now. He reshared this post less than 1 hour ago. He reshared them. So the list we will be making for 2021, where we will be called them Ambazonia militias, Ambazonia separatists. When I try to sanitize them, if you stop the killing, no, they don't can add another 20 something on top. Now 50 something. There is still the kill and the go right. Whether you appease them or you not appease them, terrorists not terrorists. So now the Mbororo community now they don't see and say all of this when I go cry for DO, cry for SDO, this and that. Last Mbororo they decide enough is enough. They enter two for Nigeria, raise their own 2-3 million, buy their own AK-47 them. When they hear say Amber, they be sleep for that house before they go kill one Mbororo man. They enter for that community, burn down that house. When they hear say this pa You pick in an amber, and that amber we go kiss on Bororo man. They enter for day, they wipe that part to wipe the man in house. Now justice, because this is exactly what the ambassador terrorists have been doing to the Bororo community. See, when I look at this list, when I see them 2021, 2019, 2018, right from the beginning, where they pick up guns, they start to go after the Bororo community. Them when I see them, right for 2018, they start to go after the Bororo communities. Them, the Bororo community, they talk say enough is enough. They decide to fight back. When I look on the screen again, I'll show something for now briefly. When I bear with me 1 second, look on the screen. Okay, when I see for this picture, now the divisional officer for Bamenda 2 days, Mr. Nicholas Nkongo, where we be kidnapped for Ndonga Mantung for 2023 last year, if I'm not mistaken, or now maybe in the beginning of this year. They pick it up now for that subdivision. Now for new, now around that same community where them borrow them, they decide say no, enough is enough. We will fight back. Now for they are picking them doing. You understand? So now they should know why blast is on the screen, general try and see or whatever, where they will record that video. This video where it is playing now in the background.
Now wind damage life.
Wind damage.
Now wind damage for Jaliki compound, wind damage life. Yes, now Jaliki this. They don't run. They will deal with them. We don't shoot, they run.
That one, now in that video, Mashona, this video where they will record them for Jaliki compound, Fondu, now for 7th of April 2022. Now because of that burning of that property and the killing of Bororo them, where a few weeks later, by the 26th of April 2022, they wiped the shit, no wipe last. The remnants of that camp where they call themselves wind damage, they don't continue for systematically targeting the Bororo community them inside Sop Village, inside Ndu subdivision from Donga Mantung. And the Bororo people them, they don't talk say enough is enough. And the Bororo people them, they decide for fight back. And now the bad belly people in this way, they talk say this so. Now the rebecks, they say me they disarm the Bororo community. Time where the Amber terrorists they kill Bororo people them, no man will come out talk say me they go disarm Amber. When I see the bad belly for Anglophones, they know. None of these people, the way they talk now, they know we don't ever cry say me they disarm Amber. But they talk say me they disarm Bororo community. But they never ever talk say me they disarm Amber. And then again, for this person where it do this news report, where it on the screen, where it talk about the plight of the people that for Sop where they cry, it no mention the truth of the story, the background story. So the Bororo people they respond to the attacks by the ambassador terrorists. It no mention any. Now the bad belly for the Anglophones, and this is what they talk about. Ask those people where they gather for. They say why the Bororo people they can't attack those, they burn those few houses the way they burn them. Why? Why they leave this house, they pass burn at this one, pass 3 houses, then go burn another one, pass 4 houses, go. Why? You think say it be been a random? No. The Bororo people they respond to the terrorism where they don't go through for since 2017. When I understand that one, and it's about time. Now when the Bororo people into they get their own AKs, and by the two they get AKs, let the war begin. Fantastic. Now when they cry, when I never cry, Bororo communities them, you get the right to self-defense. If they kill one Bororo man, they burn one house. When I enter to for that village, revenge. It is not the only solution that kum. And they tell you now when I don't start the respond back now them they go back deal for act. Now them go back deal for act now. When they go for deal now, deal go ask them one question: who is killing you and why? And now say the population now they go understand say they get the responsibility for tell they are picking the way they did for Bush, where they did for Amber. Say maybe they drop those guns because if they don't drop those guns, then there will be consequences. Then the divisional officer for Sop need for go after this mami them where they carry this placard them, not the Bororo community. The Bororo community they are just defending themselves and they have the right. This mami the way they talk so now bad belly people them, wickedness of the Anglophones them. Now the problem then this for that community when they are picking them, they be there. Ma play the video again on the screen for now. Me una hear fine. Now una hear.
They don't run. I say, they don't run. Me them show.
Where this picking them? When Adam Mami they are picking them, they be born. Bororo people their villages them and their houses them. They be carry placard. They be carry placard. They want to talk say, if you are back, disarm the Amber terrorists. No, because that time that Amber terrorists, they are picking them. Now they picking them. Now they buy the guns, get up picking them. Now they point them, say, when go kill him, man, it get 10 cow them, it get 200 cow them. They go wipe, they borrow people them, they cow them, carry them, slaughter them, sell them, give them money for their family members them, carry cow them, can't give them, they chop. When I go chop that cow, posh. Borrow people, they don't carry their own guns and now they get AK-47 and 2. Tete. Yes, an eye for an eye, better all man go blind. They get it right for self-defense. The Boro people, them congratulations, well done. Sometimes they be telling Boro people they can't cry for me, and I don't feel help them because sometimes they do. Them Boro people the way they want can't give information. Sometimes them they know some of them they don't go to school. Some of them they don't relate the information fine. They don't feel spell. It will talk for you, but they don't feel write me down. So they can't talk some word for me. With me, I don't know me how to spell them. I don't know how to spell the names of the villages or the names of the people the way they talk them. Plenty of them borrow them. They're not there for Facebook. They're not there for social media. So they don't get the picking their pictures them. Even if they get the picking their pictures them or they get information, how many of them get Android phones? They need to use them Android phones. Like I tell you now people the way they just believe in rearing their cows and minding their business, raising their families, and then living their happy religious Muslim life. They don't get them time for politics or for the fight or the stupid properties. They just want a space for their cattle them for graze. That's all. Now all that way the Boro people they want. They don't want much. They need to fight power with Una. But when I see them as soft targets and when I target them, the Boro people they don't talk say enough is enough. They fight back and I love it. Fantastic. I congratulate all the Boro people the way they don't take their own kumkum. They work and distribute them too. Fantastic. That way they reborn these houses them. They record the videos and they share them. Now na time now we not them. So they cry now. Fine. I like them. This story of a sweet me go past. So this kind so-called journalists, the way they work and report this kind of story, where they work and report and biased. Report and talk the truth, say the Bororo communities have been suffering at the hands of this amber terrorism since 2017, and they've been crying to authorities, nothing is being done. So they decide and resort, they say enough is enough. Now they are targeting the houses of the people who host ambassador terrorists and whose children are in those bushes who are killing the Bororo people. If you report them like that, no man, don't forget problem with your report. But now because they're biased, if you can't talk, say, oh, this man made them cry, say, Mboro, why are the Mboro people up in arms? Why? Why are they up in arms? When I go talk, say, Amber terrorists, the big gun, because of gendarme 500. How many Mboro people when I know say they did for gendarme? How many? Mboro people they join gendarme? How many Mboro people they did for army? Mboro people they don't get in time for that thing. So when I take up guns under the pretext, say when I want to fight for the same Mboro people, then when I turn to kill them, kill their cow them, burn them for their houses them, record the video, they work and share them. Then when I can't talk, say some person will feel pitiful now. That pity no day. Mboro people them, well done, congratulations. When I match fire. As a matter of fact, I support when I 100% when I get the right to self-defense, when I defend when I self them. If the SDO from Donga and the DO from Do enough to protect when I get right for protect when I self them. Any house where Amber pass sleep for them when I burn them. Any person where you begin there for Amber, when I tell that can come off that bush, even though come off that bush, Mboro people, they when I get right end up there, burn the house. When I get the right, as they can't burn when I own houses them, when I get the right for burn their own them too. Any person where you begin there for Amber, Mboro people them when I get the right, now when I right for self-defense. When I know for day, they shouldn't cry every single day since 2017-18. When I talk say no, when I know one for ruffle the feathers, when I know one for go against their struggle, when I know one for antagonize them, when I know one for provoke them, when I know one for call them terrorists, did that help? No, it no help. Just like how they tell now, kum is the solution. Now when I don't start to give them kum too, no, when I see now the day on the street they protest, now they beg SDO can't answer. Now SDO and DO they go come for the problem now for can't solve them. Now when the SDO and the DO they come now can't solve them, when I will come now can't talk say okay make we talk. When I picking the video for bush the kiwi, when I don't ever talk, no. Now that time we ask we they cry when I two when I they cry no, that's good. That reconciliation will go on two sides, no mean only one side. Reconciliation, no mean one side, oh, reconciliation are two-way street. You could talk which way me I don't do wrong for you, me too I talk the things the way you don't do wrong for me, and they will reconcile with me turn out for middle. Back in the days of 2020, 2021, now only in Bororo people they will cry. Now when the two sides they cry, now we will meet up for middle. Now so it go happen. But when I know things say so, this ambassador terrorists not something where when I be give gun for when I picking up go attack different communities, then when I should for back they enjoy that enjoyment no go ever come. and no go come. So I congratulate them Bororo communities then where they don't pick up their own kunkum, they work at distribute and for defend themselves. They get every right. Congratulations to Una, 100%. So now the terrorists and that now what that way they happen from Jew. And I hope say the story be clear. All man understand what will happen from Jew today, my contribute them. So that is it. I thank Una plenty. All man we don't join we where it don't the watch Una match fair for share and make it go far and wide. I want to take these few minutes now for see the people the way they don't leave a few comments them, and then we will read some of Una comments them. My contribute them. So Una bear with me. Una bear with me 1 second. Make I put 1 or 2 comments them on the screen. And then we read them. Boop, 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 boop. Now just give me 1 second. Now come to people. Now bear with me 1 second. Cancel that. I need to put something on the screen so it could depict it. So we are reading your comments, and then I will read 1 or 2 comments. Them whether you accept which way me at the talk or you know accept them, that's fine. You know you get right for your opinion, just like how me I get right to my opinion as well. So Una bear with me 1 second. We'll read a few of Una comments. Them thank Una plenty. So that is it. We will read some comments. Them. Yep. So make we check your comment section and see which comments of the day. We'll get Vivian Lemfon. It talks today on Cameroon calling overseas RTV, the president of the Mbororo Cultural and Development Association for Northwest Chapter, Barrister Unusa Karimu, was talking about the Mbororo minority group, but did not mention that the Amba terrorists are doing or what the Amba terrorists are doing to the Mbororos. Mbororos are being murdered by this association. But this association is quiet. Now the situation that Vivian Lempon, you see, now what is this way? Me, I don't fight in the background. Remember, I tell when I say this. So over the years, them the people they like to call and say Ambazonia militias or Ambazonia separatists, because in their mind they get this mentality say, well, no one will provoke them, because if you call them what they are and report exactly what it is, it will provoke them, and then it will call about more reprisal attacks against our communities. They forget the simple question, say, the first attacks, the way they attack Una, what was the provocation? What caused it? The simple reality now say they go attack Una, whether Una call them what they are or not. So now what is this we need for educate these people then? Just like this guy for Justice and Dignity campaign. They don't finally go full circle. They can't call them what they are, terrorists. Because they don't see and say, which way would they talk? Now exactly which way be? And now the Mbororo community don't go now, go carry their own kumkum, can't start a dispute for them, which is fantastic. Now the only way that they don't bring the whole topic now to the fore, all man be forced now for talk about which way the Mbororo community don't go through. Because now they go want for talk about which way Mbororo community want they don't do for them. Now we be forced to talk about which way them don't do for the Mbororo community. So thank you, Vivian Lemfon, for that one. So we'll get the next comment. We'll get Tanto Goldberg. It talks say, Tanto Goldberg talks say, the simple truth now say, that journalism from Equinox TV, My Media Prime, and TV Star TV, and even the almighty CRTV, they're not serious. They said they don't seriously spearhead this Ambazonia craze because of their very wicked and bad belly of how they report how things they happen. This Ambazonia nonsense. That's just the truth. The communication. So sometimes when I hear even people then for CRTV, you hear even governor, not governor, SDOs them, they are communicating the way they characterize this terrorism. It remember Beleton. Now because of me and you, we don't make and their language, don't even change small. So we get Princess Unshakable. It talks a very correct 100%. Mboro community una match fire. We therefore una back, una match fire. An eye for an eye, better all man go blind. We get Jibril Yusuf. It talks a Vivian Lenford, a big mistake he made by not mentioning that issue. Yes, he not mentioned the issue of the Amba terrorists attacking Bororo communities them, but you call yourself a community leader from Bororo people them. What a disgrace. Shame. Shame. So we'll get Fali Ipupa Day for here. It talks about share follow Black Legs them. We'll get Nicolom Bakwa. I say they watch with Iringwa mobilizing beans for Sako. I beg. Sorry, sir, I read that comment out loud. So we'll get Tegua on which I don't go pronounce me your name. In the reply to Jibril Yusuf, he said it is deliberate. Most of them are Amba terrorists in suits. I know go talk say they be Amba terrorists, not just cowards. Now just these people, the way they pretend say they be politicians, they try to sanitize things them for their mind, and because of their ignorance, they think say this, so they no want for ruffle the feathers. They don't want to provoke the Amber terrorists them, because if they call them this word terrorists, now you will go, it will provoke them, then they attack the Borough community the more. No, no, go out there, call them terrorists. Tell them, say, if you people do not stop attacking our people, we will reciprocate. And eye for an eye, better all man go blind. Tell them, say, we the Borough community are prepared now to pick kumkum to and distribute. When you carry your own kumkum, now you start distributing for them, sense go enter their head. Why would I think, say, me, the number one person, where it don't call Amber terrorists, do all these things them? Why would I never hear, say, Amber don't attack me or attack my family? They fear now, wait away me and unleash them onto them. They fear now my capabilities, wait till I get them on the ground, because I don't tell them who her. No, I don't hide them. I ring go, I no get family. Sakoi come no get family, no get family house. Eric to them tapang and the rest. Even if they attack my family now for Mbengui, or they attack my family now for Ndu, I go find their own inside Mezam, wipe and burn them. 1 liter petrol now 550 francs or 800 francs. Put that inside 3 export light matches for them, burn their own house. They know the capabilities the way me I get them. That one that's on 12 feet at the cost of 1,000 francs. They fear me. That's why they don't go dare attack me. Even when they want to try something, they go try and do it for back, make I don't know who do it. But they don't fit come hold her, so can't attack me. They fear what the way me have to do for them. Terrorists and bullies, they fear person when they beat them. They don't go attack person when they attack them 10 times worse. You understand? Now weakness, it make them, they be attack una. Now when the Borough community, they don't carry their own kumkum and they be prepared for the distributor, guess what? Story don't change. And they tell una story don't change. Now they go back na Dio. Say, me Dio do this. I beg Papa Dio. I beg disarm the Borough community. Now that the time for the Dio for ask them, say, wait the way una on picking the day for push the do am. It correct. Now that community could talk, they could be forced to answer those questions then. Okay. So now we'll get Fali Epupa again. It talks say you read your terrorists from 2017 to now. Why complain now? It said the Borough them when mass fire, when burn all things the way they look like Amber terrorism. They get every right. They get the right. 100%. So we'll get a manual. You said the Borough people are doing a great job. They are doing a great job for defending themselves. 100%. Make them mass fire. They get every right. We'll get Ramsey Youssef. It also thank you, Igwe. Some idiotic journalists and supporters of Amber terrorists like Mimi Menfo, and they report the issue without mentioning the Amber atrocities. Mimi Menfo, who herself is a wanted person by the Amber terrorists. No mind them. Now, why they are talking and saying that French journalists them? You understand? They know why the Borough people are only responding to the attacks where they don't go under for since 2017. So Nicolon Bakwa again, it talks say love to our Borough brothers and sisters. They have suffered a great deal. Thanks for standing on their behalf. I have with these people, and they are usually minding their business. They mind their business. They don't fight politics, Luna. But when I say when I'm picking up, we're going to attack them all the time. The people don't decide now for fight back. Eye for an eye, better all man go blind. Better all man go blind. We have to terrorize the terrorists. Now, what is that way, man? You talk on? It is very simple. Yes, very simple. If you not terrorize the terrorists, will continue for they terrorize you. So the population from do we the black legs them. We stand behind the Borough community 100%. We the black legs them, all black legs them. We stand behind the Borough community 100%. Borough communities, defend yourself, protect your properties them. We're not grazing lands. We're not cows them. When our villagers them make the terrorists not kill them. If they thought one of una terror na enter to touch their own, now that one it go make them they go adjust. Now that one go make them they adjust. They don't the wipe una kick you una picking them, catch una cow them slaughter and go the giddy kind mommy they chop the fat. They need to complain. Time when una two una go carry una uncle start give and that time now they start complaining. They find how they complain. No, get me wrong. They get right for complain, but make them understand what them Borough community too don't go through all these years. Now my point that when I complain, answer this question: why the Borough community they can't attack those people? Then when I don't know, when I know, the Borough community get right. And don't get me wrong, some of that villagers the way they complain and Borough people in two way. Some of them Borough picking the day inside Amber. Don't get me wrong, some of them Borough picking the day Amber. Yes, so. The people the way they don't carry their own guns and now today waka distribute kumkum for the terrorists them they get right 100%. So Nicolon Bakwa talks thanks for telling the other side of the story. We need to share this story far and wide. Thank you. Thank you too. So you get people the way you only can't talk now one side of the story, say, oh, Mboro community, they don't attack these people them. But they don't go tell you why. Imagine say some man don't kill me since 2017. I dey cry, no man in the year. I dey cry, no man in the year. I dey cry, no man in the year. Because in Mboro people, they know them for Facebook. Because in Mboro people, they need to use them Android phones. Because in Mboro people, they just want to read a cow them. If they cry, no man in the year. Time where the Mboro people, they talk say enough is enough. They enter, kill two people born about 6 or 7 houses them. All man get to hear now. Journalists, they go make report. When they craze, Mboro people, they wanna get right. So now we get this comment from Joda Abdul Karim. It talks when the Mbororo men, women, and children are massacred by the Amba terrorists, no one says anything because they deserve to die. It says their lives don't matter, right? Okay. So when they killed the elder brothers of Haruna, he left behind 2 widows and 14 children to Haruna to kids for Haruna to take care of and bring them up. A few months later, they came and shot and killed the Haruna. They kidnapped his eldest son of 15 years old and demanded a ransom of 1.5 million francs CFA. The 3 widows sold nearly all their cattle when they had to pay the ransom. You understand? Just hear a story. It is heart-wrenching. But then when the community now they decide say enough is enough, they go fight back too. Una one can talk, una one talk waiting. Mbororo people they will not get the right. Like Boris Johnson go talk. Mbororo, you should fight back. You have the right. Fight back. Why speaking talk say, why do they not mention the fact that the Amba terrorists kill Mbororos and no one is saying anything? Yes, the so-called journalists will go make that report. Why you not talk that one? Why speaking continue for talk say when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty. It's that the people of those areas thought that they subdue the Mbororos since they are a minority and those communities, but to their greatest surprise, the Mbororos can also subdue easily or can't be subdued easily. It's that when the Amba terrorists kill the Mbororo people then and raid their villages of the Amba, the Mbororo, they go raid their villages for the Amba terrorism too. Yes, they get the right. And now time for the SDO for Ndonga and the DO for Ndu for go into that community, fit the 2 communities them together and bring peace. And the peace could be Naweti. The only time where the Mboro people they go stop for the attack these people them. Now when these people them they disarm their own picking where they attack the Mboro community. Failure to do that, the attacks will continue. It better all man go blind, an eye for an eye. I like me eye for an eye. And then this Vivian Len from Toxic, and that so-called journalist is from that area. Of course. Now, bad belly people, then what do you expect? He know what way to go on. He come on. He know. He thinks no. He know what to go on. They only talk na side for story where go favor he. They go favor this the narrative where they don't get them. The narrative, some of them they fear for talk anything for criticize Amber too for their own life. So that because they maybe get family compound too for the area or whatever. Hey, if I call them terrorists, maybe they go burn my papa's house. Now some of the mentality that. You understand? Person where it go attack some person like me. No, when I don't try one time no. How market pass? When I know the number of Amba terrorists where me, I don't single-handedly be responsible for compromising. 1,000, if I say 1,000, a small number. For the number of Amba terrorists where me, I be proud. Single-handedly for saying that me, I don't compromise them. Proud. If I say 1,000 is small, all over the Anglophone zone, the Amba terrorism, now the powers and the capabilities that when me I get them. Yes. I don't get that powers by appeasing the Amba terrorists, saying that, Amba militias, the separatist fighters. No. I go after them. I use every trick in the book. Eye for an eye. I know the word me Amba attack me. Now me I go hunt them. Now we rush them. You understand? So we get Tanto go back again. It talks now more sign this for Anglophone than they are bad belly. It's why they know they talk about the killings for the Mbororo. If now me, I be responsible for that area, I go leave them Mbororo them for teach that community something where they never see them before. Me too. If me I be being at the SDO, the governor or the DO from Ndu, SDO from Donga, I've even go give them some 2 million, say buy another AK and another granite Adam on top. Teach them lesson. Bad belly people them. Nonsense. So we'll get Alaji Mika. It talks, I'm always present, but I was a little bit late today. On a serious note. On a serious note, indeed. You'll be like me next away there for prison. That guy is a contractor. On a serious note, that guy don't fight past. It's a odontovola. It's a Carl odontovola. So we'll get plenty of stories then. Vivian Lemfon talks that there are so many videos of the Amber killing Bororos in Do. So many. Those ones where I can't plan for and are just a snippet, just a handful. The videos, they're plenty. When I understand, videos, they're plenty. An eye for an eye. Better all man go blind. Even only one person will go blind and look at them. So Emmanuel Zen, you talk say the hypocrisy, and they have never come out to protest. Nonsense. Of course, they can't protest when Nadia picking the kill Bororo them. You want me to come protest? So Boris Johnson Bago talks that Amber Pigs had never fathomed that they shall have people fighting them from the northwest and the southwest. That's why they have not known what to do. We shall decimate them all. Of course, we could decimate them, we beg them, we ask their permission. So we'll get Ibrahim Dorongo talks say, you have understood well, MKPT. He say Ambazona terrorists are killing our innocent Bororo people, them, but nobody is saying anything. No one is saying anything. And they will get risky risk. It talks that that is what we are going through in Mezam, in Tatro, and Alabukam, Mankon, and Chualan. They say we know all of them supporting the terrorists. Of course. Now they are picking the day for Bush now. Now they are picking them. Ibrahim Dorongo again it talks that Ambazona terrorists have killed almost all my Bororo brothers, but now why are they crying? They go cry past so become Bororo people. The few one the way they remain now, they don't carry kumkumnano, make we fight the fight. Decimate them all. Ibrahim Dorongo is going to say Ambazona terrorists ate my 102 cows. They slaughtered all the cows in my village and sell a kilo of meat for 1,000 francs, and the villagers were busy buying the meat. Yes, of course. Now the same villagers, isn't the whole placard, now they complain. Now them that. Now the people in that way, midway maybe for cost 1,500 or 2,000 per kilo, Amber go kill and cancel and for their people them for village for 1,000. They run, go buy the meat, can't chop and be fat. That time, no complaint. No man, no complain. No man, no complain. Amber, they do good. Amber, at that time, our boys. When them Bororo people and to the talk say enough is enough. Now that time, now people write placard, they say disarm Bororo people. When I don't disarm, when I picking away the day for Amber Bush, nyamfuka them. So why speaking talk say bad belly graphy people they say how many Bororo people them when I don't kill them before when them Bororo can they retaliate. They say any Bororo man killed and the whole village will suffer. You harbor Amber terrorists at your own risk. I support that is your message. I support them. You harbor Ambazona terrorists, provide them aid and comfort at your own risk. We come after you. Yes. So we get Vivian Lemfon talks say it's a barrister Onusa Karemu, the president of Mboskuda, Cameroon Northwest Regional Chapter. How can you talk about the plight of the Bororo minority group without acknowledging the hundreds of the Bororo people murdered by the Amber terrorists for no reason? It even give we a link to the I believe now a link to the Facebook video where that barrister Unusa put them. Maybe I'll check them on later on. So you get wise speaking again. It talks say Igwe Bororo them the Kumkumais Amber take their gun them. Yes, when the Kumkumais Amber they take their gun them, use the gun them, go back after the other Amber. I love it. 100% they get it right. So you get risky risk. It talks say cross and die from Tanka for Mancon. He killed about 4 Bororo them for Alabukam or Alamadom for Mancon, 2 from Old Town, making 6 in total that we know of. Instead, the Bororo head. The Bororo ahead. It's a no peace for the wicked. Fantastic. So we'll get SCN Akbaku. It also God bless you, Igwe. God bless you too. We'll get destroying Ambazona terrorism. Talk say now them encourage the picking them. They encourage their own picking them. for join Amber, and then they hide the picking them from their whereabouts. What goes around, it will surely come around. So yes, the Bororo community will not get right for fight for una rights, will not get 100% right for fight for una lives. Yes. So Tanto go back. It's Bororo them now very peaceful people them, but no ever make them vex, because when them vex, I mean vex, them no they care whether them go die or because their only target now for finish with the person or the people where they cause them for vex. Yes. And they get right. People the way they just want to raise their cows them, raise their families them. They need to fight for nothing with Una. But Una they target them because Una see them like soft target. Vivian Lemphone, we don't really read that comment. So yes, okay, thank you plenty. All man we don't join. Whether you join later or you join live, make sure say you take your own part. We play your own part for share the live broadcast, make it go far and wide. My country people them. We get Hadi Buba Bakari talks. So when a dog bites a man, it's nothing. But when a man bites a dog, it's breaking news. Everything being equal. Ha ha ha. Fantastic. In Bororo community. Now, make us send this message to the Bororo community, them Hadi Buba, Bakari, and all the other Bororo people the way when they listen to me now. One of the reasons why we in our community don't oversuffer for this thing now because we never mobilize. When I need for come together, create community. Okay, whether not inside WhatsApp, any forums where we not fit, put together resources, even our financial resources for support these communities the way they be targeted. Encourage them in one way or the other. One way where we not fit support them, not just by providing mobile phones to them. In every community, like for Sop, you understand, buy them decent Android mobile phones, them decent generator. If we not come together as a community, we not raise even only 200,000 every month. When I want to say for 1 year, now 1.2 million that. When I donate even now 500, 5,000. The people there, they fit donate more, they donate. Every month as you go collect your salary, the one day they abroad, they fit chip in more. Even if now 1 something million, imagine 1 something million. When I go for community like the one where they suffer for SOP, without 1 million for 1 year, when I fit buy the generator, 2 or 3 Android phones them. Just that alone, it will facilitate communication for that community. When I train 2 or 3 people them, for the provide information where when I post them for Facebook, reliable information where when I go to, just like how Justice and Dignity campaign they do for put when applied to the community as well to the rest of the world. For this kind of news article, the way they make and will be biased, where they favor now only one side. When I tell when I own stories them, when I don't need this kind of fake journalism for the work I record, this kind of things that they talk on. When I own story to go day out, where people they fit relate to, where people they fit go back, go look at what way when I don't go through over time. You understand? Create our own communities them. Support the villagers the way they in those communities them. Buy them even at mobile phones, okadas them, generators them for those communities them. It will go a long way. As information, as things that they happen, when I fit share them, when I could create links and networking with the authorities the way when I get 1 or 2 people the way they get SDO number, divisional officer number, commandant brigade commander your number, where anything where when people they suffer, if you when I relate the information to them as the thing they happen, when they get the information and when they relate them to the authorities them instantly, it will bring about relief for when people the way they over suffer in the Anglophone zone. Now some of the things then that way when I don't fail as the ones the way they been at the elite, the educated, the ones when are lawyers, barristers, the ones the way they don't travel abroad from the Bororo communities them, when they fail, the ones the way they be left behind because they never create this community, we never create this network for fit support them in all of these kind of things. And also the vast majority of the Bororo community, they need to go to them school. That's just the truth. I need to insult no person. They need to go to school because of their way of life, the pastoral way of life. They want to raise their families, raise their cattle, and then live in their nomadic lifestyle and the way they like to live their lives, which is fantastic, right? At the end of the day, we all then are in pursuit of our own version of our own happiness. You understand? I understand that. But the ones the way they don't be enlightened, they don't travel abroad to Dubai, Europe, and America and whatnot. Create that community, help that community, so that when I fit, even if now once every month now inject 200,000, 100,000, now pick one community. After 2-3 months now inject 1 million for day for bring about some level of civilization, mobile phones, internet connectivity, buy them tablets, buy them generator, all those kind of things. Them for keep them connected with the rest of the world, so that as things that happen for their communities, them sometimes the things that happen for Bororo community we don't even know, or we will know now 1 week later, 2 weeks later, because no news, no filter out. You understand? So please, that is something where me as an activist, where I do on social media, where I don't talk about this thing since 2018, where I don't see I'm saying it be lacking from the Mbororo community, to be precise. So sorry, so I don't digress for that one, and I hope say go help. So we'll get Vivian Lemford. It talks, Igwe, can you imagine that the Amber terrorists kidnapped a Mbororo family and had a Noni there for Bui division, and later on they killed him after the family paid 4 million and 3 cows. They said they kidnapped him because of Ndawara, that Ndawara must leave the Northwest. Hey, mama mia. Just the stupidity level in the first place. The man with the kidnapper probably not even know the name Dawara. Now the funny thing that probably not even know the name Dawara. They go kidnap him, collect cows plus 4 million, and then last they kill the man. And then when this community they rise up, they carry their own kumkum, go jam for the people the way they help the Amber terrorists, they host them, protect them. When I want to talk with you, when I know make a man use some words for your way, I go need for wash my mob with savon before I talk again. Mbororo community will now get every right. So we'll get middleman there for here again with the happiness. The pursuit of happiness. Yes, they spell them with I. Just like how middleman be spell them yesterday, happiness, if you spell them correctly with I, but when you spell them with Y, happiness, you spell them as the title of the movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. They spell them deliberately with a Y because that's cool picking them where they be right time for the wall. They be right time with a Y because now picking the way they be doing for elementary school or something like that. So they spell them with Y because they spell happy with Y. But when you spell happiness, you spell them now with I for India. By the way, they spell happiness with I for India. But they spell happy with Y for Yankee. Thank you plenty. Middleman, they here with me. And then Buba Bakari. It was more than 60% of the Mbororo community are having Android phones now. Fantastic. Thank you for that follow-up. Because for 2018-19, time will be start, I'll be finding them really difficult. A lot of Mbororo people, about 20 to 30% of all the people, the way they follow me, where they listen to my broadcast and all of these things in the Mbororo community. Trust me. These people, they love me, they follow me because of because of these kind of things. I can't tell the other side of the story where they wish if of it get out, but they don't get away. So they always contact me for giving me information. But the problem now, say, there are times it be difficult. You could talk, some person will tell me, say, countryman, I come off of that community, I come on from I come on from Ngarum, I come off for this place, I Bradena Yaounde. But my people, the way they're on the ground, they call me now for Chironko. So they talk now country talk, they talk now Hausa or the country talk. I don't know me how they call them. It's a but so it's an officer now for you because you know understand them. So the problem I get and said this person will there for Yaounde now educated, well-educated lawyer, barrister, or whatever. But you people the way they get information from on the ground, they don't be the educated. So that communication bridge, it always been a problem. So sometimes they need to receive information, they need for translate time. And then not just translate them, sometimes you need to interpret them because you know sometimes the one person is sending information and you know so the person not really be educated that way. You know, the information, and also information is something you get to be very delicate with the way they deal with information because information if it inform people them or if it misinform people them. If it direct person to the right direction or if it misdirect you and send you to the wrong direction instead. So you need to treat information very carefully. And Barcelona terrorists, they use information for misinform the Anglophone population. Look at where we are today. So you get to treat information very carefully. Now something will be very precious. So if you misuse information, you will get the opposite and negative effect from where you want. So now sometimes when people send me information, than for me for put out that information where it get a potential for mislead people, I better not put them out. If the information it not be complete, or the information it get the potential for mislead, then I no go put them out. Like that kind of thing, some person just can't talk, say, countryman, they don't can't throw away some die body for Allah Bukam. What does that mean? Okay, yes, they don't throw away die body for Allah Bukam, but who did it? Now, who threw away the die body? When did they throw the die body? Now, who be the die body where they throw them? What impact, what consequence can that bring? If I'm not to answer those questions, why would I publish that kind of information? The information is incomplete. It get the potential for mislead people then. instead for leading people, then it will mislead them. But if you tell me, say, they can't trade the diabetes around 6 a.m. this morning, the man be being a worker for some shop, he been a shop owner for Nchualam or Bamenda or for my phone coin or whatever, and the businessman he be kidnapped by Amber terrorists, so Amber they kill him, they don't can't trade diabetes. You know, if you give me that kind of information, okay, I know what for publish now, and then based on that information, if you live for that cartier, you be informed now, you will know how for tread carefully, you could know the next step where you want to take them. But if you just can't talk, say they don't control that, but what does that mean? What if that diabetes they can't run a police officer? What if that diabetes is a gendarme? It go mean say you could think twice, or you go your actions then it could be different for town that day. You understand? If you just talk, say they don't control that body for you, it don't make sense. That information will mislead people. Then, if the person want going out for go market, maybe go think twice. Maybe go shut it down for house that day. Where it don't just self lockdown or self do ghost town for himself because the fear for go out because I don't put information away. It mislead you for stay for house. But if I complete the information now, tell you say no. Now I'm bad terrorists where police they kill them. They can't wait the diabetes for the population. They go for go see the diabetes. All man they jubilate. Now it will give you the impetus for come out for your house, go out, for go mind the business. You see how the same information, if it lead people them, if it makes a person come out for your house, and the same information will be incomplete, it will make the person get doubt, and then it should run for house. You get the difference. So now this kind of things in way some people they send me information will be incomplete, where if you get the potential for mislead people them, and I know go put that kind of information out. I'd rather keep the information than for put them out where you get the potential for mislead people them. So Oged Hadi Buba Bakari again talks it's only the Mboro community that's feeding them. They buy their daily needs from them. It's time for them to create gap between them and see who will regret. Their shops, their grinding mills, and also in the village, who is capable of buying a bag of rice, salt, and the rest? Only the Mbororo people. So after every 2 weeks, the Mbororo man must buy from its. So one way where we have to boycott these people the way they sponsor ambassador terrorism. Now say wait, seeing as some of this is like I thought if we be create that community, when I go like for Sop, when I donate like some 5 million, when I put them for down, when I take that 5 million, when I create like a credit union or a cooperative for the village, for the community where them borrow the day for day, when I bypass the people the way they did for Sop or Fondu, when I buy in bulk for Yaoundé Douala or for Bamenda, when I bring them in, can't put them for the shop only from Bororo people then for the go buy for day. When I feel even because when I need to run that business for make a profit, when I feel even sell to the Bororo community for day at a discount, when I feel sell them at wholesale prices them for Sop for the Bororo community. When I'm Bororo, they go own them and they go run them for day. Instead for them for the go buy from the community where they are picking, they can't kill the Bororo community. Now the Bororo community go buy from themselves and they go buy now at the prices the way people they buy for Bamenda. Because when I don't cut the overheads, when I buy now in bulk from Bamenda, only pay small transportation costs, bring them now to Sop, put them for day, and then when our own Bororo community now, you know, go need to go buy salt, sugar, maggi, gari from the bad people the way they can't kill now, where they are picking the day for bush. Would I say now some of these things they want to feed them when I raise 5 or 10 million, open on our own shop. So when I boycott their shops, them when I not going to go for their shops, them their grinding mills and all of those things, them when I set up on our own grinding mill, how much it costs to set up grinding mill? 1 million. When I set up, when I set on our own, with 5 million, when I feel open shop, we go to sell gari, rice, salt, tomato, yam, all of those things. Then set up on our own grinding mill, set up on our own community for the way we want to be self-reliant. You understand? Now some of the ways and that will be independent from them. Their businesses they go full stock. So now just some of the ways and that now economic empowerment that. So we'll get middleman again. It also countryman, you've been an evil genius, very evil. I don't know about the genius bit, but evil, that's true. That's true. So my contributor he say you be one of the most intelligent Cameroonians. No, I just talk a bit. What's about talking about practicality. So now wait this way and Ngong Dok Kapot and maybe talk about me when I think say be the joke.
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republique, more than they listen to some Amazonian activists. This is the reality.
So that is the reality. So we get Yaya Fale talks Igwe the king. He said, thanks for making a point on the Mbororos. He said, we always wait for the right time to fight back against Amber. I think say now is the time. The time was 2021, sir. When I don't leave, I'm late. Now is the time. When I mobilize, gather on our own resources them. If the villagers them for Sop, they need support. When I send someone them from Tamuru on our way to the call them, other backside them. From Donga for Noni, for Bui. When I mobilize ourselves them, when the Amber terrorists they know now, say they need just target borrow them for nothing. For every one borrow cow will go down, Amber money house will go down. For every borrow man will go down, 2 or 3 Amber they will go down, or their own family members and 2 they will go down. If they get that message clear, clean and clear, they will stop for the target. As a matter of fact, they will start the cocoa on tribal leaders and they beg for a truce. They will start to beg when I say no, we're not going to touch our cow again when I live in peace. You understand? That is the only way. I don't give you an example with my own life. After the fight, Amber, go now. Ask yourself, say, why when I listen to the way Amber they talk about me, and I need to see a marked change and difference. Amber they need to talk about me like person where they want for target me, like say they want for go after me, like say they want for, you understand? Amber they talk about me today for 2024, like person where we need for tread carefully, we need to be careful with you. That's what they say. You understand? They talk about when a countryman and I say we have to be very careful how we deal with that guy. They fear. You think I had a joke? As a matter of fact, I will put some video on the screen for now for elaborate that point. Now bear with me, man, find that video. It been a Mark Beretta. It been a Mark Beretta. We talk that one. When I listen to this video, it load. When I listen.
Now let me begin with the blacklegs. The official blacklegs that you won't know. He's the one who calls himself my country people them. This one, listen, that is why we must be very careful how we fight him. French Cameroon government has invested 15 million francs CFA paid to this one who calls himself my country people them in UK for doing what he's doing. To carry out video and audio propaganda. To expose our revolution, to use our words, our videos to attack us. And this money, 15 million francs CFA, it's coming from Felix Mbayu. Felix Mbayu is the minister delegate in charge of external relations at the Commonwealth. So I think I'm proud of Felix Mbayu and Ngongo, these three people on a monthly basis. They contribute 15 million francs CFA and they give it to this one for himself, my country people. I don't set this foundation. And this money is.
So when I don't hear what the way Mark Beretta talk, nobody me I talk him. It's the people that we call him Minister for External Relations, Felix Mbayu, Minister for Territorial Administration, when a Ministry of the Interior, Minister Paul Antanganji. Minister, Secretary General at the Presidency, Minister Ngongo, when he get President Paul Biya a signature. Now, why that way? If President Paul Biya leave Cameroon, the Secretary General Ngongo must stay inside Cameroon. Ngongo and President Paul Biya, they no fit come out Cameroon, both of them at the same time, because one of them must stay inside Cameroon. When President Paul Biya no day, now Ngongo they run the country. If una no be no, make una know today. Now they literally the most powerful person for Cameroon after President Paul Biya. Now the kind of people in this way, them they tell una. Say now them they empower una countryman, then they tell una. Say that they contribute 15 million francs every month for what they do. So based on that reality, when I think that they don't fear me, they don't get choice. They fear me terribly. And they have a reason for fear me. Because which way would it make no be noise for Facebook? The impact they feel I'm on the ground. They feel them. They feel the impact at the Teuna. They feel them on the ground. See, like this noise will come up from Mexico. So it thinks say Mark Beretta no get family members for Cameroon. I know them. I know how they day. You pay no diner for your own day. Their family compound, all of those things, they think I don't know. It passed me for light matches. You understand? The things that Mark Beretta, if he come after me, can't talk noise. Or some person who can't target me, target my family or whatever. Say me, I don't know who their own family houses they there and whatnot. I like my own matches, go through and for they pass bingo me. I don't even must there for the time when they like the matches. I've been sent person for 1,000 francs. People the way they be prepared for doing for me. We are not going to pay them 1 franc. They say Igwe, just for which way you don't do it for my life. Igwe, anything, point them, just point finger, I go do them. You understand? I get that capability. Now, why they fear me? They fear me. They know how to do and undo for that pay as well. Gone are the days where they be threatening people that anyhow who go carry you. Put cross for your take your picture, put cross for your face, go post them for Facebook. Nobody they talk say they don't unmask countryman. Now so they talk no, they don't unmask me no. How many of them don't take for their own page or Facebook or whatever, take the countryman in picture with them, talk say they don't unmask them, put cross for your face, go put them for Facebook. How many of them can dare do that? How many? They fear. They fear. And they get right. Because of what we have to do for them. Some of we will just hold back ourselves now. When we enter for Boya, for Bamenda, I need to do live broadcast. They need to see them. That time I be enter for Boya, enter now military convoy. They say military convoy. I be get. I don't know if that one now years ago. Now bear with me 1 second. I enter now military escort. All those videos that I don't even know if I still get those videos. Them I probably don't. I don't delete them. I enter with military escort. Time I enter Boya 2019. Now I'm in death. Better someone himself give me. You understand? Those videos. I think it left my phone somewhere. Now bear with me 1 second. Nah. Well, I go the video there from my phone. I go download the video of my phone one of these days then. Put them for Facebook. Yes. So that is it, my contributor. And thank you now. All man, we don't join we don't tourist more. So we'll get peace patience. It also there is a video circulating in the Wimboom WhatsApp group by one Amber activist in the diaspora preaching hate speech against the Fulanis, but most of the Wimboom communities don't angry with him. Because now you think that they be ignorant of the reality of what's really happening on the ground. middleman. Now Nasabi, why you talk about the elite? Why you never start them? And also you being one of the elites, the way you talk say why the elites no come together, pay a hitman. You can do it. Look at which way me I start them. I'll be starting at one person, one human being. Look at which way I don't achieve them and we don't achieve them together. You two feel start them. Not the way me a different man do them. You can do it. Okay? Yep, the Bororos are now prepared 100%. Risky risk. This is the contractor. You're strong. I don't change your name. Okay, thank you. Plenty my contributor. 15 million francs every month.